What's going on, my co-creators? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, amazing day. Hope everything's going your way. You know what I'm saying? Um, I just want to check in with you right quick. Just see how your day is going. Send some love, all that good stuff out into the universe. You know how we do. You know what I'm saying? We keep it moving. We keep on getting better, striving for more and more every single day, and making the most out of our situations. That's how we do it. So, co-creating is an everyday life. It's not something that you sit on and you do it tomorrow. You're co-creating every day. Every day you're co-creating. And so you can't get out of it. So you got to consciously do it. You got to think about, okay, what am I thinking? How am I feeling? Because how am I feeling and what am I thinking? That's determining how my life goes, how it flows. You know what I'm saying? So we got to always keep that in mind. Don't ever think that it stops. It's always flowing. That's why we got to be careful about what we consume. Everything from foods to information we hear, everything that comes into our five senses, it affects our co-creating skills. It makes an impression on us. And if we don't know how to take that information in from those five senses and make sure that information is good and legitimate for us, we can find ourselves co-creating a life that we really, really don't want. So we got to be very, very, very careful, folks, all the time, all the time. Wow. Today has been a very, productive day. Did a lot, got a lot done. And I was going through the day and I was just, I had, I always got a lot of thoughts about a lot of things. And I was trying to figure out, how do people just continue to do things that they don't like to do, and they think that that's what they have to do, and it's very strange and uncomfortable to watch. I mean, we all do things we don't like for some time, a temporary time, but these adults, these people that have total control of their lives and they can do what they want to do, they continue to live a life doing things that they don't like to do. I mean, continuously. I can see for a little while, but you're going to live your whole life doing that? And especially with the state of the world today, is like, you should be recognizing that this whole thing is crumbling. Everything that we thought was real is not real. Some things that we thought was the most honest and true things, they're not. But yet we continue to go along and follow the rules and do things in a certain way, trying to hoping and praying that they'll have some type of stability around you. You know, that's kind of how a child thinks. You ever heard people talk about, like, these kids that's kind of being reckless and doing crazy things. They really just need to have like boundaries. They need to have like somebody to tell them, no, that's too much. That's something that kids really desire, but what's messed up is we got adults that was raised like that as kids, and now there's adults running around. They need somebody to tell them what's right and what's wrong, what's left and what's right, what's up and what's down, what's in and what's out. It's like they are looking for that authority. They're looking on TV. They're looking at the news. They checking with their doctor and getting all. I'm not saying you don't take that information in, but you don't make that your only information. You got to do your own research. Like, everybody's looking for somebody to tell them how to live. Everybody's looking for somebody to lead them. Everybody's looking for somebody to tell them, okay, it's time to change now. I don't get that. And it's very confusing to me. It's very strange to witness, because I know people and they have real stories, real pain, real hurt, real good times, and they don't think about what they've been through and how they feel when they're going through things, and they just continue to do and live most of their life spending hours and hours upon hours every single week doing things they don't like to do. That ain't godly, folks. That's sinning. I believe that's a sin, to sit there and constantly do what you don't like to do. You need to be doing what you love. You need to be doing it for the right reasons. It's like there's a world out here. You can do whatever you want. With everything going on in the world, I think people feel like they're boxed in, like they don't have options, but you have unlimited options. You can do whatever you want. There's no limit on what you can do. There's limits that this world says that you can do, but there's really no limits. You can flip the whole thing on its head at any moment. You can change your life right now. You don't have to wait. So you don't have to continue to put up with this and deal with that and go through this and go through that. You don't have to. Now, trust me, there are going to be some consequences with your decision, but it can happen overnight. And just like anything else in this world, you'll recover. But to go years and years and go on doing stuff you hate, come on, folks. That is just not the smart thing to do. It's not a good way to live. It's not good for your health. It's not good for your relationships. It's not good for your family. Just seeing people just deteriorate, just fall apart, just corrode because they're trying to keep up a certain image and they're trying to do the so-called right thing. It's like, you better do what's right for you. You know what I'm saying, folks? Anyway, I just see it so much, and I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, but it's hard to watch and it hurts my heart. But I guess that's, some people, that's just how they're going to be, and you can't do anything to save them. There's nothing to do. There's no solution. There's no win. There's no out. They just got to figure it out on their own time, and they may not figure it out in this lifetime. And that's just, it is what it is. But when you have, a lot of empathy in your heart, it's hard to watch people just give their lives away because of some idea that's not even real. The only thing that's real in this world is love. That's it. What you love to do, who you love, and what are you willing to do to love. That's it. Everything else is fake and phony. It's everything from the food to the air to the TV to the internet. All that stuff is garbage. I hate being on the internet. I hate being on social media. I hate being on all this stuff. I use this stuff because it's an easy way for me to communicate with numerous people, to put out a positive message. But I promise you, if I once I get to the point where I can afford to hire somebody to post all this stuff, I would never be on the social media site again. I want no parts of it. You know how many relationships I've lost because I refuse to take that stuff serious? I'm not going to sit here and be adapting this technological world into my world and acting like it's real. No, love is real. I'm not going to act like this stuff real. I refuse to accept it. I've lost relationships. I've had some pretty tough things happen to me because I refuse to bow down. I'm not adjusting to stuff that's not real. If it's not real, I'm not saying okay. I'm not going along with it. I'm just not like that. I don't know why I'm not like that. It's just what it is. If it's not real, I'm not dealing with you, especially if it's inconveniencing me. I deal with some fake stuff if it ain't really getting in my way. I keep it moving. But if you start inconveniencing me and it becomes a problem and it's like issue in my life, man, I ain't dealing with no fake stuff. And trust me, social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, what's the other one? Snapchat, fake, not real. This is all fake. This is not who you really are. You're not even this flesh. You're not even this body. And yet you're putting yourself online on these digital platforms and you making that seem like that's real life. So this is how fake the digital platforms are if this physical flesh that you live in is not your real body. It's an extension, folks, and we shouldn't take it that serious. But like I said, it's an easy way to contact people, so I use it for now. But trust me, as soon as I could get rid of an activity that's not really giving anything back to me, it's over. So shoot, y'all might think y'all talking to me on social media in the future, but it'll be somebody else. It won't be me. It'll be somebody else posting for me. I don't have nothing to do with this crap. This is foolishness to me. Yeah, you'll figure it out sooner or later. Anyway, my co-creators, try to get some cardio today. 30 minutes cardio is all you need is 30 minutes to get your blood pumping, to get those toxins out of your body, get that lymphatic system working. That lymphatic system is a beast. That's what we use to fight a lot of diseases and stuff. And if we're not doing cardio, if we're not getting our blood pumping, if we're not moving that stuff around inside of us, that's how people get sick so easy. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I don't have all the information, But if you're not active, if you're not continuously purging your body of all these toxins that's in the air that we consume, that we drink, that we listen to, because information coming through our ears, that's going into our bodies too. You know what I'm saying? It's not just what we eat and what we drink, it's what we hear. It's all of that stuff. It goes what we see. It goes into our body. These are all non-material things that just they flow into us. They're all spiritual items and they affect us. We are spiritual beings. You know what I'm saying? We tend to separate ourselves from reality. We say, oh, I'm just a man or a woman down here on earth. I'm just this meat sack. I'm this meat vehicle, whatever you want to call it. But no, the only way this thing is working is because your spiritual energy is animating it, and so everything else is animated. Everything, your all your senses, all of that stuff is all on the spiritual side. It don't work if you're not involved. So anyway, we got to be careful about what we consume, whether we're eating it, drinking it, hearing it, being around it, feeling it. It all affects us, folks. We're not immune to that. And also, so yeah, make sure you do your cardio, get your blood pumping, get that sweat out your body, get the lymphatic system going. Push yourself a little bit, push yourself to the next level. That's good to push yourself. It's very important. And also, meditation is very, very good. It's a reminder of who you really are, the greatness and the beautiful co-creator that you really are. Meditation reminds you of that because it reminds you that you're not just this physical body. We are not here forever. This is a temporary thing, and it's a beautiful thing. We move on and we get better. We come back and we get better. We transform, we get better, we evolve. That's what we're supposed to do. We don't supposed to be all hung up on this flesh. We are not just this body, folks. We are not just this body. Get it out of your head. You might love your body. I love mine sometimes, but we're not just this body. You know what I'm saying? And also turn off the news, turn off the news, turn off the news. And we really, really, really need to turn off that damn news. I talk to people all the time, and we are so brainwashed. We really think that we're having our own opinions. There's no way you can watch these news channels all day and take these people serious and think that your opinion is your own. We're not that clever. I'm not that clever. That's why I don't listen to that crap. Because I already know if you're hearing the same thing over and over and over and over again, you're going to think it's your idea. But it's really not. It's somebody else's idea. And we think we're so sophisticated. I hear people all the time, oh, I look at the news every day. I watch CNN every day. I watch MSNBC every day. I watch Fox News every day. But if that's all you're watching, they're giving you everything. You're not thinking about anything. They're feeding you all the information. You're not doing any research. That's not your opinions. You have to get out there and do some research. And we're not going to have the full perspectives. Everybody, live a different life. So you're not going to understand every single walk of life. But you got to look around you. Turn that crap off and look around you and see what's going on. Stop letting them tell you what's going on. I guess the weather and the traffic, that's about it. Other than that, I'm not saying you shouldn't look at it, but if you look at it, do it sparingly, and also look at 20 other sources and take all of them serious. Take all of them into consideration. Do not take those Fox, NBC, MSNBC, CNN, whatever. Don't take that stuff as the law. That's not the law, BBC. It's not the law. You're not that sophisticated. You think you're smart. Oh, I'm up to date. I stay current. You're not that damn current. If you're just listening to that one stuff that's all polished for the TV, that's not current news. That's not. You need to look at everything. I take a gander at everything so I can see all the different perspectives. And I already know those big companies. I already know what they're about. They're trying to keep you watching. So I tend to not take them as serious because I already know their game. I know who they're owned by. I know that they're slaves. They have masters. And you got to look at the smaller news channels, alternative news. Look online, do some research, and take that with a grain of salt too. And take all that information and then base it upon what you've seen in your life. Common sense. Look at human behavior. And then determine what you think is true. Don't be going with these damn officials. These people ain't that damn smart. We think they're smart because they behind a desk and they got a suit on. They're not that smart. Anyway, my co-creators, I gotta go. Leave your cell phone at home sometime. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.